And good evening everybody. I was very lucky to get my hands on 3 EVO2 boxes and literally get the full blown deck of the green purple Luffy. Unfortunately, even though I'm very grateful for what I've got, I haven't got the alternate outlet leader. But as the card reads, it's a 5000 attack, green purple, big irritation for about the next 3 or 4 weeks. So, activate main, once per turn, Don -2 if the only cards on your field are Straw Hat Crew type. Characters, set up to 2 of your Don cards as active, then this leader gains 6000 power until the end of your opponent's next turn. So we really do have a 4 life, 6000 power swinging beat stick. So obviously there's a lot of decks online that have covered it through the simulator and like sample cards, which I find really irritating because people can't wait for the real ones to arrive. Well, let's get into it. We have the Foreign Army, which is standard green searcher, cost 1, 2000 attack and 1000 counter. On play, look at the top 5 cards to reveal 1 Straw Hat Crew attack card over the army, and add to your hand, then place the rest at the bottom of your deck. So 4 of those, it's a must have. And then play 3 of the cost 3 Nico Robin from EVO2, 1000 counter, 2000 attack, and on KO Don -1, look at top 3 cards, add a Straw Hat type. You can even add Nico Robin herself again because it doesn't state you can't, and place the best at the bottom of your deck in any order. So 3 of them. 2 of the Uzo Hachi from set 5. Chances are it's mostly going to be 2k counter, because if you're like me at all, you don't see a Don really. So 2000 counter, cost of 3, 4000 attack. Don X1 when attacking. If you have 8 or more Don cards on the field, rest your opponent's characters with a cost of 4 or less. It's really good, especially when if you do get the chance to bring the cost 6 Luffy with its big dual swing. So I'll play 2 of those for now. 4 of the Uzohachi, another 2000 counter, cost of 3, 3000 attack. On play, if 8 or more Don, rest up to your opponent's characters with a cost of 5 or less. If you see 8 Don, but it's mostly 2k counter. 4 of the new East Blue / Straw Hat Zorros, cost of 4, 1000 counter, 5000 attack, and if your opponent has 2 or more characters, this character can attack characters on the turn in which it is placed. No, I don't play the cost 2 Chopper from Foxy Pirates, because there's that many cards out there that can rest it, and if it's still there during the next turn, you're not getting rid of it very easily at all. So that's why I've gone straight from 3 to 4 Don. 4 of the Sojuros from the starter deck, 18, cost of 4, 6000 attack. You can spam these, I've done it many times. Another search card, so on play, look at the top 5 cards from top of your deck, reveal up to 1 purple, keep in mind it's purple so you can't add an army to your hand, Straw Hat type crew and add to your hand, then place the rest of the bottom of your deck in any order. It's a cost 4, 6 beat stick, it's vanilla with the searcher ability. It's a really good card. 4 of the Sanjian Pudding. Very grateful I got these in 3 boxes, and I think I bought about 3 or 4 more boosters and got the 4th one. So I was extremely lucky. So a cost of 5, 7000 attack. Your turn, once per turn, when 2 or more Don cards on your field are returned to the Don deck, add up to 1 Don card from your Don deck and set it as active. If you have 2 of these in play, your leader ability doesn't mean anything that will benefit your opponent, but benefit you more than anything. So play 4 of these, but however on play, if your number of Don cards on the field is equal to or less than the number of your opponent's field, draw 1 card. How I do this is, if you go in, I'd say if you're going second, how can I put it? Now if you're going first, on your 3rd turn, you manage 2 Don with lead ability making him 6k, swing, then on your turn after that, you whack that down on the 5 Don, and you get both effects going off, because you Don short than your opponent by 1, or should be. So that's one little skill I need to keep in mind. 4 of the cost 6 Sanji from OP10, 2000 counter, 6000 attack. If your Don is 2 less than your opponent's, which it should be every time really, you get to summon this as though it's a free cost, and of course it's blocker. Chances are 2 of them will be 2k counters, while it might get 1 off as a blocker in the entire game. 3 of the most expensive card, which is Monkey D. Luffy, cost 6 with 7000 attack. If your leader is multicoloured and your opponent has 5 or more Don cards on the field, this character gains rush, so it gains rush automatically. And then when attacking, once per turn, you may return 2 of your active Don, keep in mind it's active, not rested, and return them to the Don deck. Then you set this character active, then add 1 card from the top of your life cards to your hand. So if you don't have life, don't worry about it, you still get it to attack a second time. Now for the events. Gum Jet Gatling, I play 3 of these, 0 cost. Trash a card with this, so your leader or character gains 3000 attack. And trigger, add up to 1 Don card from your Don deck and set it as active. One of these might be in life. I prefer to use a Don than actually add it to my hand, because usually I've already got 1 of these or both in my hand already. So 3 of them. A lot of people only play 2, but I play 3 rather than playing 4 of the when you see you fight against pirates. So this is a cost 1, it's just a searcher. Look at the top 3 cards for a Straw Hat Crew, Kid Pirate card or Heart Pirate card, and then put the rest of the bottom of your deck. Its trigger is also activate this card's main effect. So if it's your last life, you need 2k. Pray you get 2k and you live for your next turn. So I only play 3 of those. I then play 4 of the originally annoying Gum Giants. We know what it does. Don -2, increase a character or leader by 4000 attack. And then trash a card to draw 2 cards as well. I don't think it should be banned. To be honest, it's a bit of a major cost by trashing a card and minusing 2 Don for it. So, yeah. With the when you see you fight pirates, I've also got Gamma Knife, which is searchable with it. Cost 2, activate main Don -1, give it to one of your opponent's characters -5000 power during this turn. It's good into just about every deck, especially if you need to get rid of the odd shanks here and there at a push. Cost 8 Kid, because that's just downright irritating. A lot of people won't disagree with me on that one. So I played 2 of those. Worst case scenario, its trigger is add up to 1 Don card from your Don deck set as active, depending on who you're up against. Now a lot of decks play about 3 or 4 of these. Next green card, which is the Electrical Luna. I play 2 because I have a habit of at least seeing 1 per game anyways. On top of that, if I have multiples, I end up drawing them at the wrong time when I don't need them. I draw these when I need counter instead. So, cost of 3, all of your opponent's rested characters with a cost of 7 or less will not become active in your opponent's next refresh phase. And if it's a card from your life, it rests your opponent's characters in general. So, cost 10s, 8s, 7s, whichever, just rest it. And then the last card is Merigo. One of the best stages I've seen in a long time, alongside Zhao or Zhou. So, cost of 1 on play, if your leader has a Straw Hat Crew type character, or type, sorry, draw 1 card, no draw power. Activate main, you may invest this stage if the number of Don cards on your field is equal to or less than your opponent. Up to 1 of your Straw Hat Crew type characters gains +2 cost until the end of your opponent's next turn. Good into Lucci. Not so much the Blackbeard if you come across the Liberation as it stands, or the Shiryu, the cost 4, which is a good card in the black deck. Sometimes in green decks when they're resting certain cost characters. So it does benefit, mostly on your Pudding, sometimes on the Luffy, sometimes on the Zoro or the Sanji, depending if you need them there or not, but it's there if you do. Other than that, that's my purple Luffy deck. I'm very grateful I got it when I did. I was going to try and get my hands on the leader, but I'm not spending the extortionate prices of about £170 to about $200 odd. I'm not doing that. Other than that, thank you very much, and bye for now.